This is Brother West, and I have a message that I need to get out to someone. And I will say this: I am the youngest of 7, which means I got 2 brothers and 4 sisters. I'm the youngest, and because of this, because me being the youngest, when I grew up, I always grew up and as the youngest. So when I went to high school, in order to get people to recognize who I was as an individual, I had to work real hard to become the best that I could be. That way I would be able to have my own name. Instead of them calling me Little West, they would call me by my first name based on my efforts. And so I worked hard on creating a platform where I would be recognized versus being recognized because of someone who came before me. And so listen to me, I'm getting to a story. And so throughout my life, when I was younger and growing up, I always fought and worked extra hard just to have a voice, to be noticed. And so many of you, if I can explain this, and see that was good in one sense, but it could be potentially bad in another sense, because there was always a sense of competition there to become the best, because I've always was perceived to be the last. And so many of you who are listening to me, because you've always been perceived to be the last, you've always fought hard. You've always did the best things you can do to fight to be able to be recognized. And many of you are the type of person that you self-diagnose yourself. When something is wrong, you go to a book. When something is wrong, you do research to find out what it is that's wrong, that's going on with you. And so many of you're in this place now where you have a condition. And because of this condition that you have, you're doing whatever you can to self-diagnose yourself. That's why your mind is so active. Your mind is so active because you're always constantly trying to find out what is wrong, what you need to fix, and what's going on. See, but this particular thing that you're facing and what you're dealing with, you cannot self-diagnose it. It's going to take an act, and it's going to take a move of faith. This is the message for you this morning: is this thing, you can't fight through this. This thing, you can't think your way through this. But the thing that God has positioned you, and the place that God has positioned you, you have to trust God. You cannot self-diagnose yourself on this right here. You have to allow God to reveal and to heal. You must allow God in this situation to reveal and to heal. And so in saying that, at ease, just relax, because God has your answer. And see, that's where faith comes in. That faith comes when you ain't got to look for it, but faith comes when you trust that God's gonna fix it, that God done fixed it, that God will fix it. And so, are you hearing me? Greetings. Is that all right?